Hi Virgo, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the final week of December 2021. I hope you guys have had a good Christmas and I hope you are doing well. I do want to take just a second to remind everyone that this is a general reading and it may not resonate with everyone. If you do find that that is the situation for you, I encourage you to check your other signs and placements, see if those readings may resonate a little better. Also keep in mind that in a general reading, the energies can reverse or flip-flop. That's not at all unusual. If you are interested in a personal reading, the information is in the box beneath this video. So let's get started, Virgo. Spirit, can I have the energy of Virgo? Virgo. Energy of Virgo. Virgo. Okay. All right, so Virgo, you start out with the Seven of Coins. We have the Palace of Swords in the reverse. And coming out together, we have the Star along with the Three of Swords. Okay. All right, so Virgo, I feel like you are being very, very patient. Something that you have invested in. However, it's something that you have really hoped and wished for, but I feel like it's a painful situation at this particular time. There is a lot of overthinking that is going on with this, and I feel like whatever this is has failed to meet your expectations, but yet there's still a patience, because of the amount of investment that has been put into this. And there's still hope. You're still hoping. I see a lot of pain, though, associated with whatever this is. So, it's almost a card of you've hoped so much, you've wished so much for this. It's showing me that you have put so much of yourself into this emotionally, even though it's painful. You can't quite walk away from it. You can't quite let it go. Although mentally I feel like there is a desire to do so. A lot of overthinking, though. Let's see who you're connecting with here. And also, Virgo, I can see that you have been loyal to a fault here, to either an idea or a person. Yeah. Let's see who you're connecting with. Who is Virgo connecting with? All right, so Virgo, the person you're connecting with has the Two of Coins, the Chariot, and the Hermit in reverse. Okay, so this person has a choice. There's a choice. They're trying to balance out, their energy with regard to this choice. They want to make a balanced decision here. I do feel as if they are weighing out the pros and cons, and they want to move forward. There is a desire here to move forward. They want to move forward quickly and successfully. But they're deciding, I feel like, what direction to move forward in. And I do feel like they may have pulled back, at least for a time. And if that's the case, it was to do some soul searching, to find some answers, to figure out what to do here. I also see that they will be coming forward to communicate with you. Whether this person, so you may be in communication with this person. Some of you are, some of you may not be. If you haven't heard from them, you will. If you are in communication with them, they're going to be coming forward nonetheless, because they're going to want to communicate this to you. They're going to want to communicate that they're going to be moving forward. This soul searching is over. They did this in order to find answers, to try to figure out what to do. All right, let's see the energy of this connection. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so there may have been some energy here that was inconsistent, in and out. This may have been an on again, off again type of connection. If that's the case, that's ending. It's either going to be on or off. It's not going to be on again, off again, on again, off again. There's going to be a consistency in this connection. With the Knight of Wands, or at least that's the desire. I think that's the desire. With the Knight of Wands in the reverse, I feel like there has been a lack of communication here on both sides. What is directly affecting this, Spirit? What is directly affecting this connection? What is directly affecting this connection? I just heard that you want freedom from your thoughts. You want this freedom from your thoughts is what I heard. All right, we have the World. All right, so there's a cycle that's ending. Yeah, there's a cycle that's ending, so a new cycle can begin. So we'll clarify that to see what exactly that means. For some of you, it could mean, ending out this cycle where there's been this inconsistency, because I do see that happening for some of you. But I definitely see that there's a cycle ending here. For some, it could be the ending of this connection, but it just doesn't feel that way to me. Let's see the outcome. Now keep in mind, this is a weekly reading. So this outcome is for the week. All right, we have Judgment. Okay, that's a reconciliation. So yeah, like I said, it doesn't feel like there's an ending of the connection. It feels more like there's an ending of a cycle within this connection. If this person has been very distant from you or not speaking to you, I feel like you're going to hear from them. And I do see that for a lot of you, there's been a lack of communication. I feel like this person is going to be the one to bring forward the communication, Virgo. And I do see the outcome of this being a reconciliation. So, bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands. Okay, so I do see that there is going to be back and forth communication, travel for some of you. The World card can also indicate travel, so that could be what is affecting this connection. There could be a long distance connection here for some of you, but definitely there's going to be back and forth communication here, and that's the underlying energy. So you both are desiring that communication. All right, so let's see what we have. Why is the Seven of Coins here for Virgo? Why is the Seven of Coins? Okay. Chariot in reverse. And the Page of Cups. Yeah, you've pulled back your emotions. There is love here, but I feel like because things have not moved forward, you've kind of pulled back. You've kind of withdrawn your emotions. You're not really offering much to this connection at this time. It's not that you don't have the feelings. It's just that you've pulled back because things have become stagnant. They're not moving forward. And you're waiting. You're waiting to see what's going to happen. You're waiting to see if everything that you've put into this in the past is actually going to bear fruit. Is it really going to amount to anything? Why is the Palace of Swords here in reverse? Okay, we have the Seven of Wands. And Justice in reverse. Yeah, you're standing your ground. You're standing your ground in this situation. You do think a lot about it. You want freedom from those thoughts, but it's because you feel as if you haven't been treated properly, as if there has been an injustice here, and I do think that you've been put on hold, Virgo. So I feel like, or at least that's your perception. And I feel like you do feel wronged. You feel as if you've had to stand up for yourself. A lot of your emotional and mental energy has gone into it, and that's where I'm hearing this freedom from your thoughts. You want to be free from having to think about this, having to, put up those mental barriers in this situation. Having to defend yourself in this situation. But I do think you're going to stand your ground with regard to this. Let's see. Let's look at this bottom energy. Okay, we have the Four of Swords reversed. We have the Tower. And we have the Death card in reverse. So you've kind of pulled back as well. We see that in two different places. Virgo, I feel like you've pulled back. They've pulled back. I think that both of you kind of trying to do some soul searching, figuring out what to do in this situation. This connection is a big hope and dream for you, and so that's why it's so painful. You're still holding on to it, even though it's so painful. You're not allowing it to end because you're still holding on to it, and it is such a deep desire for you. It caused the Tower moment. Having to pull back from this has caused a Tower moment, and I do feel like you're healing your energy, and I do feel like you will be communicating with this person, and you're going to be telling them that this has hurt you deeply, that this connection meant so much to you, and this has hurt you deeply. So I do see this communication definitely coming forward. It's written all over everything so far. Let's look at their energy, Virgo. Why is the Two of Coins here? Why is the Two of Coins here? All right, we have the Six of Coins in the reverse, and we have the Two of Rods in the reverse. Yeah, so there's that decision again. There was an unequal give and take in this connection. It's not balanced. It wasn't balanced. So this person is trying to bring balance, and I do feel for some of you guys, this person may have been giving to two, and I do feel like, or if not giving to two, they were breadcrumbing you, and I do feel like they also, were not choosing a direction, like which direction to go. So they kind of left you in limbo, and I think that they realize that they're going to have to make a decision. So they're weighing out the pros and cons here in order to make a decision. Let's why is the Chariot here? So in this time apart, I do feel like this person is gaining some insight into this situation and their part in it. All right, we have the Ace of Cups, and we have the Six of Cups in the reverse. So this person, Virgo, wants a new start with you. There's definitely love here. Ace of Cups indicates that they want to move forward very quickly and very victoriously and in a balanced way, whereas that hasn't been there in the past, into a new beginning in love. They're also realizing that they're going to have to let something from the past go. Now, for some, that may be another person, because for some, there's clearly a third party involved in this. But that's not for everybody. For others, it's just releasing the hurt and the pain from the past. But regardless, there are things from the past that have to be released, have to be let go in order to have this new start and to move forward. So your person, Virgo, they've definitely spent this time where there's been isolation, really looking over this connection and their feelings for you, and making some realizations as to what their feelings for you are, and what they want to do as far as proceeding forward. Okay, so we have the Hierophant in reverse and the King of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so Taurus energy, air energy, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Hermit is Virgo energy. So this being a Virgo read, I would have to say that they're understanding here that you are angry and out of sorts due to the lack of commitment. But also there is a commitment here that has to be broken, and someone's going to be very angry with that. For some, that would be if there is some third-party energy here. Somebody is not going to be happy about an ending that's going to take place. And they're realizing that this is part of what needs to happen. Now, for those that have no third-party energy, I do feel like the person that you're connected with realizes that their lack of commitment has upset you, has made you, they're perceiving you as being angry. I don't see you, Virgo, as necessarily being angry. I see you more as being hurt. Now, if you're dealing with an air sign or someone with strong air in their chart, they might be a little bit angry. And if they are, they're definitely going to verbalize this to you. They're going to discuss this with you. They know that you're not happy with the situation, though. And they have been doing soul searching here. And they do understand the situation. They also understand there's something from the past that has to be released. It's the anger, it's the lack of commitment, possibly a third party for some of you. And if not that, it's, these bad memories and, emotions from the past. But they're taking responsibility, it looks like, or at least they want to, if you're going to hear them out. And I do feel like you are going to hear them out for most of you. Let's look at this. Why is the Knight of Wands in reverse? Yeah, so not really speaking. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Six of Wands. So this has caused a lot of confusion for you. It's caused a lot of confusion, and I feel like the person that you're connecting with, they want a victory over this. So they're going to be the one, I really feel like, Virgo, they're going to be the one to come forward in order to clear up the confusion, and I think they're going to initiate the conversation here. Okay, so clarifying the world, we have the Sun in reverse, and we have the High Priestess in reverse. So there's a cycle that's closing out. Whatever this cycle is, I feel like you're not going to see this coming. I feel like you're not going to see it coming because the person that you are connected with has kept it very quiet. The High Priestess is the carrier of secrets. Now, it is in the reverse, so they're going to reveal it to you. You're in the dark right now. It's going to be revealed. You're in the dark. So there's a cycle here that's going to close out because of something that they're going to reveal to you that you have no clue or you're not going to see coming. It's going to close this cycle out. If you are at a distance, they could be doing a pop-up visit and you may not know it, because this can be travel. So they may not be telling you that they're coming to visit. So I would be aware of that. It's going to affect this connection. And the reason that they're going to do this is in order to have this conversation with you, in order to, bring a successful conclusion to this, situation. So be aware of that. If this person lives at a distance, they could do a pop-up visit. But regardless, there's a cycle here closing out. So a new cycle can begin. It'll happen when this person reveals something to you that you're not going to see coming. You have no idea. Okay? Let's look at the outcome. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Queen of Wands. Okay, so Page of Swords, that's communication again. So again, I'm seeing communication. It's also kind of immature communication. Almost as if somebody is blurting something out. Okay, so be aware of that, but it is truthful, okay? The Queen of Wands, you may be dealing with a fire sign. That would be a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This person definitely is very attracted to you. So, and this person is a very attractive person as well, okay? But they're going to be the one to take action on this communication. This is telling me that you may not be as receptive. They're going to come in and they're going to want a reconciliation. But this is telling me, Virgo, that you may turn them down. With the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, this is things not being accepted, the offer not being accepted. So you may not believe them. You may not believe what they're telling you. Let's pull one more for each to see, because that's interesting. That's interesting to me that, you're waiting, but at the same time pulling back. All right, we have the Emperor in reverse and we have the Magician. Yeah, they're manifesting. They're manifesting this conversation. They're manifesting action here. Sign of Gemini, by the way. You also have the sign of Aries out. But I feel like you may turn this person down. You may feel that they're acting immaturely. And I feel like you may feel that the situation is just too far out of control. So you may turn this person down, Virgo. Okay, well. But yet, here at the bottom of the deck, we have the Star. So we go back to this being still your hope. So you want communication with this person. Maybe they're moving too fast. Maybe they're not approaching you, because the way they're approaching is as a page. You may feel that they're immature. With this Emperor in reverse, you may feel that they're immature. The offer's not what you had expected. It's an immature offer. It's not what you're wanting. And so you may be standing your ground here until they can offer you what it is that you want. So, and that would make sense. All right, I'm going to pull from the Hidden Truth Oracle and see if there's any further messages to round out your reading. I would definitely expect some communication from this person, though. It's written all over this reading. It's like the biggest thing here, even in the underlying energy. And that's interesting because everybody else that I've done their reading for today has been so chatty, and now on your reading, it's like pulling teeth to get these cards. Interesting. Okay. Let's see what we've got. All right, so Virgo, on your side it says, I left you before you could leave me. I don't react when people mention you. So there's that distance, you know, putting up those walls, standing your ground. Okay? On their side, it says, I can't stop thinking about you. It was my fault, but I blamed you. So this person is, you know, definitely thinking about you. They are going to be coming forward. And I do think that you will be hearing from them. For some of you, this person's going to do a pop-up visit, or they're going to approach you out of the blue. There is a cycle that is going to be ending, but I'm thinking that whatever it is that they're offering you, Virgo, may not be what you were hoping for, and so it might be an immature offer. And I do see you hoping for the communication. So you may be standing your ground and saying, you know, that's not what I wanted here, and so you're going to have to do better. And maybe not in those words, but that's the gist of it. All right, Virgo, I hope this has been helpful for you. If you would, like and share the video. If you haven't subscribed already, I would greatly appreciate that. And if you would like to drop a comment, you're more than welcome to do so. I do read all of them. And until I see you in the new year, namaste.